reps, So it felt good to get out there and get that going.
You prepared all week, Skylar, for it, and within one play, you're on the field. That's a pretty jarring move. How were you able to adapt and get yourself where you needed to be mentally?
Yeah, obviously, like you never want to see one of your teammates go down, especially to see Teddy on the first play. Definitely was a little bit to take in. Kind of took me a little bit to settle in there and, take a deep breath and just relax and trust the work that I put in up to this point, And I kind of knew that there was going to be a little bit of that going into this or whenever the time came. But, you got to start somewhere. And, didn't play well enough today, and that obviously starts with me. And, there's a lot to learn from and grow from, which is the exciting part from my end, from my perspective.
You're going to watch the tape. You'll find out what you did. As you stand here now, how do you feel you did, and what do you think you need to try to improve on? Because there's a good chance you may be back out there next week.
Yeah, well, it's hard to, I try not to make, quick judgment on how I feel right after a game because, sometimes it's different on tape than what you feel in the game. So I just really try to hone in on, my thoughts right now and what things looked like on the field to me, every play, and then try to go back and watch the film and kind of correlate with my eyes of, did I see this correctly, or what could I have done differently on this play, or, there's a lot to learning out there. I know that for sure. So I'm excited to watch the tape and start improving on the things that I need to.
Was it real fast at first, and did it slow down? Was it real fast at first, and did it at any point slow down for you?
Yeah, it started to slow down. Like I said, it's a jarring situation. The first play, to see Teddy go down and whatnot. I kind of knew that was going to be kind of how it was going to be. I knew it just wasn't going to be perfect, right off the bat. But I definitely felt like there was times where it felt like it was slowing down. I was able to see the defense, see what was going on, being able to make decisive reads, put the ball where I wanted it to. But there's still, there's a lot. There's a lot there, and I'm looking forward to watching it on film.
You get in the fourth quarter.
Obviously, you have your two offensive line, your two tackles out. You're stepping in for Teddy. What did notice with the offense? Because at times it seemed kind of out of sorts. You having delayed game penalties and stuff like that. What stood out to you?
Well, that starts with me in my operation of communicating clearly and controlling those things in the huddle where there is no confusion and where we don't look out of sorts. That's not something that we want on offense. And that starts with me in the huddle and commanding things, speaking with confidence and doing those things. And, that's just something that I'm going to get, better at and continue to improve on. And, that's definitely, like I said, something that we want to improve on because we don't want to delay of game penalties or those unnecessary false starts. Those things like that get you off schedule are really tough. So that's something that we got to clean up, and that starts with me. So
talk a little bit about the frustration. Like 13 minutes left in the game, you had a chance for a field goal to take the lead. Don't make the field goal, and then it just seemed like the bottom went out of everything, and that frustration level with being so close and having it just fade away in the end. How tough is that for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough no matter however fashion that you lose. I'm here to win. I know everybody in this locker room and organization, we're here to win. And, to just lose in general, it's very tough, and, it's hard to fully speak on everything right now just because I just want to go back and watch the tape and align everything with the way that, I'm my initial thoughts and feelings right now. So, but losing is not what we're about here. And, I know we have the right guys in the locker room that are going to bounce back from this and find ways to take ownership in, their play. It's not about pointing fingers or pointing blame or anything like that. It's taking ownership in what you did, and that's what I'm going to do and do my best to just get better and continue to improve.
I guess how, 10 days ago, you saw Tua go out with concussion, and then obviously now Teddy due to the concussion protocol. Just how tough was that maybe on the sideline with you and your teammates, as the game went on and whatnot?
Yeah. Well, my world has changed quite a bit in 3 weeks, and like I touched on earlier, coming in here this year, Tua and Teddy have been phenomenal to me and helping me learn, helping me grow, mentoring me, even though that, that's not in their contracts at all or something that they're asked to do. Like, they're just those types of people. And so when you're surrounded by people like that, it just especially in your quarterback room, it makes the team better. And I think the three of us in our room, of the attitude and the people that are in there, has really impacted our team in a great way this year. And to see those guys, see Tua go down the way he did, and see Teddy go down the way he did, it's like I said, it's never something that I would ever wish on anybody, or you just hate to see it, and it hurts. And because I care about those guys and want to see him do well. I was really excited to watch Teddy play today. His week of preparation was unreal, and I just try to jump in his back hip, try to learn as much as I can from Teddy, and he's done a awesome job of mentoring me, even though I know that he's not asked to do so. So I feel for those guys, and I'm praying that they're getting better.
Skylar, too, a lot of outsiders, this offense is get the ball to Tyreek, get the ball to Jalen. How tough was that today?
I felt like got the ball to him in certain situations. Like I said, it's kind of hard to truly comment just because emotional loss and don't really know. I want to go watch the film before I really answer those things, because I know there's plays that I left out in the field, and that's always tough. But the one thing that I gave it my all today. I played the hardest I possibly could for this team and to help this team win, and I never gave up. And that's what I'm going to hold my hat on and stand on. Every time I touch the field and step between the white lines, and I'm excited to get back and watch the film and learn and get better.